Hi guys, I'm trying to get in here. Hey there. My name is Paula and I own an Etsy shop. It's just a dream wreather on Etsy. And tonight I'm going to be making a fall wreath. I'm going to be using all of this, which I'm using 3 types of mesh, flowers, and a whole lot of accents. And the link to my shop is in the description. And if y'all don't mind, if you like what you see, if you could share, like and share. And tonight I'm going to be making a fall wreath using this beautiful wreath sign. And 3 different types of mesh that I got at Craft Outlet, which is good quality poly deco mesh. I love this color. It's like a burnt orange and gold. And then I've got gold and silver because of the colors in my sign. I thought that would go well. And the flowers I have actually picked out to use. And then I've got some glittering gold pumpkins. And I have some lights that I plan on putting on also. Just a lot going on. So I'm hoping I can get it all done tonight. But if not, this will be part 1. Well, hello, Elias and Ghost. Who is this? Who is this Ghost? What's your name? First of all, I guess I'll start putting the pot cleaners on. And then I'll cut the mesh. Since we're going to be doing 3 different colors, what I'm going to be doing, I'm using a 18-inch wreath form. And I got this wreath form from Dollar Tree, actually. And everything else come from Craft Outlet. I think these actually come from Dollar Tree. They're like glittery little leaves. And then my flowers come from Hobby Lobby and Craft Outlet. Okay. With the 18-inch wreath form, I'm used to doing 14-inch. So this takes like, it's like 4 more inches. So, I put a little bit more mesh than I usually do. And what I'm doing is I'm going up between each bracket here. And I'm doing different colors, 3 different colors of mesh. And so I've already started putting it on here, as you can see. And what I'm doing is I'm going in the brackets and putting the first one in the first 2 brackets. There's 1, 2, 3 brackets is what I call it. And, oh, let me turn my light on so y'all can see better. I have a light, but I don't have it going yet. Now, let's see if I can get this going and y'all can see better. There we go. All right. That's a little better. Anyhow, I'm going to move all this over here. Oh, I forgot to show y'all my ribbon that I'm going to be using as well. And it came from Craft Outlet. I got these cute little Go Glitter pumpkins. Aren't those cute? Oh, and I'm getting glitter everywhere. Come here, Ginger. And my sidekick tonight while I'm working, and I can see her, but it's my beautiful Gin. She has nothing to do with the camera. She doesn't. There you go. Say hey. She likes to watch Mama do Wreath, so She actually likes to watch Mama do anything. She's a mama's girl. And I need to get this glitter off because it's driving me crazy. Sorry, y'all, for that scraping sound, but I like to clean as I go. Okay. So anyhow, like I said, this is an 18-inch wreath form. And what I'm doing is there's 1, 2, 3 brackets. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sections. And for each section, this is what I'll call a section. I'm doing the top, we'll just say from 1 to 2. I'm taking my pipe cleaner, putting it over those and tying it and going up this way, because this is going to be for all 3. This one right here is going to be for my gold. This one is going to be for my reddish orange right there. And this is going to be for my silver. And I'm just going to go in and out with those. So, with that being said, I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so let me go back down here. In the middle, I'm putting one dead center each time. And it may be silver next time. It might be a different color because I'm like switching my colors out. I think silver is probably going to be in the middle each time. Okay. Yep, probably will be. Now, this is 1 and 2. Right here, 1 to 2. And I'm just taking it, I'm putting it on this side and this side so it holds it still. And then I am twisting it, giving it a couple of quick twists. All right, and then I'll be going with that's going to be like gold, and this is going to be like this color. And I'm just going interchanging it up. And the ones that I do to the inside, I'm kind of laying them this way so that when I get started, it will be easier to find. And that's why I have the pot cleaners in different colors so it will be easier. And then for the middle sections, it looks like they're all going to be the silver color. And what I'm doing is I'm just going between 2 and 3. Remember, it's 1, 2, 3. And this is 2 and 3. And I'll just go down here, give it a couple of quick twists, make sure it's dead even in the middle. And then I'll be starting with the red one this time up here because we are going to be changing our mesh in and out. Let's see, I'm going to do it this way. Let's see if y'all can see that better. Okay. And then just going up this way with that. And then going to do the tan again, the gold rather. I didn't have a gold. I used to have a whole lot of golds, and I thought I had some, but I didn't, so this was the closest to it. It's not going to show anyhow because I'm going to have embellishments, and y'all see whenever I get to that part. But just doing the wreath form, we're just doing this upper, this lower, and then one in the center, which it looks like every time will be silver. And so if you like the video, if you would like and share, I would appreciate it. I'm just getting started on Etsy. And my son told me, hey, you should start doing videos. That's what people do. So here I am doing my little video. And y'all just got to bear with me. But I'm just showing you what I do when I make wreaths. And I get a lot off of line, and then I do my own thing, which I just made a school wreath today that I thought was really cute. Um, and it is definitely one of a kind, and it will be in my shop. I'll be probably putting this on in my shop, and then the other school wreath tonight in my shop, or either in the morning. We were supposed to go to revival, and that didn't happen, so we did church at home tonight, and now doing my wreaths, and my husband is doing a little night fishing, and I hope he comes back with some catfish. And then just take it. I do like 2 or 3. And you can actually cut your pipe cleaners in half. I don't like to do that. I am going to be I didn't show y'all my pretty ribbon. This is the ribbon I'm going to be using. This is like a burgundy with gold trim. And I thought those two would be pretty together. And then I got the orange and the fall leaves, which I thought were so beautiful. And these are actually on sale right now at Hobby Lobby. I got all of these on sale at Hobby Lobby, and they're 40% off. And I'll be going tomorrow to get mesh, because I think that the mesh goes on sale 40% off tomorrow. And I am out of a lot of my orange and stuff, so. And then just coming on around with it. And so you can see I'm going to be using 3 rolls of 10-inch mesh. And I'm going to have 24 pipe cleaners. So with the 3 rows, I divided it. And we're going to have 8 of each. Divided 3 into 24, giving you 8, of course. And then I'm going to have 8 20-inch pieces. And I'm going to show you how I cut my pieces in just a minute. I started to go ahead and cut them, but I'm going to attempt doing 3. I usually do 2 rows at a time. This is because it's such a big wreath. I thought I do want to use all these colors. So that is why I have 3 different colors. And I usually cut 2 colors at a time with my wood burning tool. But tonight I will attempt to do 3, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure because this is live, but we shall see. What you doing over there, Jin Jin? I have glitter everywhere. Y'all give me just a second. I'm not going out, baby. Do you want out? I'll leave it cracked. Sorry, y'all. Jin Jin was not making up her mind whether she wanted to go in or out. I have a lot of glitter from those leaves, and so I wanted to get it up before it sat on the table. Okay, now getting back to this. Before I got sidetracked, and it doesn't take much to get me sidetracked. Going back with the red, and this is going to be our last of the pipe cleaners here. Putting the silver, well, go through here with the brown first. On that second bar. then the silver in the middle. All right, so now we have all of our pot cleaners on, and we're about to cut our mesh. And that is a wreath form of the pot cleaners. Okay, and so to cut my mesh, I usually do 2 rows at a time. So this is going to be, I'm not really attempted, I don't think, 3 rows at a time before. So we'll see. I usually put it in here, but I'm not sure why that is not. Oh, I had to roll several there. Let's see. Put this in here. I'm just trying to get it where we'll all equally come out at the same time. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 8 pieces each at 20 inches, which will make it be 24 pieces. You need 24 pieces in all. And, well, I usually do it like that, but I may not do it like that with 3. And what I'm doing is I'm using a wood burning tool, because sometimes your mesh will fray on the end, especially when it has the little glittery ribbon or the shiny ribbon. This doesn't have like what I'm talking about right here, but those of you that use the mesh know what I'm talking about. That can really fray bad, this right in here. So that is why I use the wood burning tool. And now we're just going to try to get all of this equal. And I'm going to try to cut it all at once so I don't have to cut each piece, each row. And maybe I won't use that. I usually use that, but with 3 pieces, I probably won't use that. Okay. There we go. And just, oh goodness, just measuring this out. That almost rolled off the table, didn't it? We don't want it to do that. But like I said, I'm measuring this out to, it's right here. Bring that back in. Yeah, I think I should be able to do all 3 pieces at one time. And I usually use my little cross right here to hold my mesh down. Oh, I need to put something right there, don't I? I'll put that there. Just so that don't do that. All right, and here we go. All right, y'all, now finally getting it. And my mat is exactly 24 inches long. So I take my wood burning tool, hold that down, and then make sure that everything is equal. And this just kind of solders the edges where that it will not frame. And then I have a little laundry basket over here that as I cut it, I put it in. It keeps it together because you're going to have, well, sometimes you have a lot of different ones, but tonight we're going to have 8 of each. So that was number 1. And this is going to be number 2. And I know we are not supposed to work on the sun. We are supposed to rest. But this is my hobby. It's kind of my job and my hobby, but it's more of a hobby. And I just kind of get my inspiration from the man upstairs and just kind of go with whatever. I think tonight I have a whole bunch of flowers and stuff picked out, so I never know. Until I get the mesh on there exactly. I know I'm going to use the sun. And I know I'm going to use the flowers because the flowers match the sun. And then I've got a lot of other accents that I'll probably use. Now, you can get the gold and I believe the silver mesh at Hobby Lobby. But sometimes if you get your mesh at Hobby Lobby, make sure to check out, that's number 3, make sure to check out, look at the end pieces, because you can tell on the end pieces if it is frayed or not. Because a lot of mesh will be like that. And when I get mine from Craft Outlet, I try to get the good poly deco mesh. And I just love that color. This color, I'm going to try to order me some more because it's perfect for the fall. It's like a beautiful burnt orange gold. It's just got all the fall colors in it. And once again, my shop link is in my description and my Facebook page. And if you guys have any customaries you would like made, I do make customs. Just let me know what you want. And I can create a design and send it to you, and then I can create the wreath if you like it. Okay. And that looks like that's going to be it on this gold. And I didn't even check to see if I had any more gold because I thought this would be enough. So, whoa, I did not mean to do that. Okay, there we go. All right, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let me get some more gold here because I just ran out. Well, that changes things around. It just may be these two colors because I can't find any more gold. But I may use the gold as curls. I'm going to be making like a crumple wreath. So I may use the gold as crumples, which I'll show you. But I will go on now and finish this out. I was going to do 20 inch, but I decided to go with 24 inch. So, yeah, I'm thinking if this is going to be enough. I think. Okay, I gotta get my calculator out. Just for a second, just to make sure, because I had 3 picked out. But I may add some green in there to make up for, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. All right, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. $16. Okay, so what I think I'll do is add some green in there. Put these up for now. Because I'm thinking this will all work out. I'm going to add some green because there was some green on the sun. And what I'm going to do, this is what I'm talking about at Hobby Lobby. This is why I don't use this kind of mesh if I get it. If I do use it, it is usually doing a poof wreath because in a poof wreath, it doesn't really show all that on the edge or whatever. But I'm going to go out and do 4 of these because I got 4 of the gold. So we're going to do green and gold separately. Where the gold goes, I'm going to put some green. So just work with me. Y'all see what I'm talking about. Sometimes you got to improvise. And it would be on a live that I have to improvise. But yeah. Okay. That is 2. And this is 3. Uh-oh. Let me get the old rugged cross. And then 4. And if I have done this correctly, which I want to keep this on just in case I didn't. Let's set these over here. All right. We're going to see if I did this correctly. Well, thank you. Is it Norwegia? I think I'm saying it. Or can I just call you Nor? I'm very bad with names. But thank you. All right. Now, let's see. Let me get out the very bottom piece. Yeah, I know I got them all in my little laundry basket, but this one has the gold, the silver, and that beautiful, beautiful red color. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, you know what, I'm going to unplug this and move it over here. And I just love this red color, so I'm going to start with it. Hopefully all my little things will stay over here in my way. Okay. But to do the cruffle, let me get my little handy dandy pinchers over here. And let me check this out right quick. Y'all, my computer over here is lagging, so. But if you have any questions or anything, please let me know. And for those that don't know the cruffle method, it's basically, I'm just going to pull this over like 1, 2, 3 times. And then make sure it's equal like that. And cruffle it. And as I cruffle, I'm going to the outside, though I'm pulling the mesh as I go down through it. Because that makes sure it's equal all the way down. And I'm going to hold that. I should have held it on the other end. But 2, 3. And then scratch on in with that one. And we're going to put it right here in this first slot. And I'm going to do this crossways here. And then it'll kind of look like that. And then the gold one will go up under it. And I'm going to cruffle. You just fold it 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to pinch it off. Uh-oh. Flip it around. 1, 2, 3. Equal it like that. And cruffle all the way down. And I'm pulling it to the outside so that it stays equal. And what I mean about pulling it to the outside is just making sure that you're pulling your mesh as you go like that. Okay. And this one is going to go on this bottom. Like so. Uh-oh. Did y'all see that? I was just about to tie that in with that. Okay. Pinch it like this. Go around a couple of times. And I'm keeping my pot cleaners on because I am going to go and put the ribbon in. I did 8 of each piece. And I'm going to do 2, skip 1, 2, skip 1. So I'm thinking that will work out. If it doesn't look right, then I'm going to come back because I have so much that I'm going to add to it. All the glitz and glamour is going on tonight. With that being said, I probably need to pull this glue gun up. And let me get hot while we're doing this. And I hope this light ain't shining on like back here. So maybe it didn't. I'm not wanting it to get like blind y'all, but I want it to light up the table. So, okay, now, all right, and what I think I'll do is I'll go around to the outside first, doing all these. I'm going to set this over here. Now, all right, so we're going to crumple it. And it's already curling in the meshes. So you take probably about 1 inch right here. And then you 1, 2, 3 or 4. Whatever. And then come back to this side. All right. And then it's 1, 2, 3. And you can just do it like that and make sure it's equal. And then just go up, scrunch it all the way down, pulling it to the outside. And that is what gives it the crumple form when you pull it to the outside. And then for this one in the middle, I'm going to be putting it long ways. Mixing things up a bit. And I'm not doing the pancake. The pancake method is kind of, I'm just going to spread that one out a little bit. All right, what I'm going to do is just go around the bottom and then come back up to the top. So right now I'm standing all of my pipe cleaners up. And this makes it easier. Like if you do one section at a time, it's easier to find your pipe cleaners. And make sure that's the last one. Okay. So I got all those standing up so I can find them easily when I get done here. And just let me check this right quick. And you guys, if you're liking the video, if you don't mind liking and sharing, I would appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not used to doing this, so I am doing it to promote my Etsy shop. Okay, let's see. I did the gold. The reddish, the gold, and the silver. I'm going to start back with, and since we're going gold and green because I was out of the gold, then I'm going to start on the green now. These are going to be gold and green. That's all I got to say. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to tie it right here.
caught a yellow catfish. I'm gonna clean.
Oh, it's my husband, y'all. He caught a yellow catfish. Hey, come here. How many did you catch?
I caught 4 or 5, but just not one catfish.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm doing a live.
Okay.
He's like, oh, let me get out of here. But he caught a yellow cat, and those are pretty good eating. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We were going to go to the revival tonight, but we can watch it online. We watched church actually this morning online. All right, so I'm going to put the grain right here. And again, I'm going long ways on the ones on the top and bottom. And then the one in the middle, I'm going sideways on these. And then the one in the middle, I'm going to do long ways. So now, yeah. Yeah. This color is so pretty. And I've got to order some more. This was the only roll I had of that color. But when I love a color, I love a color. And this is just a beautiful, I don't know if y'all can see just all of the, but that is such a beautiful color. It's like red and orange and yellowish. It is so pretty. But my sign has green, it has red, and it has silver in it. And it's not exactly this color green, but that is the only color green I have. And since I ran out of the gold, it will have to do. All right, so we're pinning that off, and we're 1, 2, 3. We're going to equal it out, and boom, 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 boom. Pull it out to the sides. Make sure it's equal all the way around. Oh, I missed that red one too. All right. This one is going to go long ways. I think every silver one is going to go long ways, right? I hope he doesn't cut himself. Y'all, I don't know how many ladies on here husbands that fish, or how many ladies that fish, or how many guys are watching that fish, but my husband got thinned by a catfish the last time he cleaned fish, and let me tell you, that is not fun. I come from a long line of fishermen, and they clean fish in the kitchen floor on newspaper, and I have seen them get thinned so many times, and it's always by dadgum catfish, always. But I'll tell you right now, when we all out of groceries everywhere, we know how to catch some catfish, y'all. That's all I gotta say. We got a freezer in there. We got a couple of bags in there, but it's always good to have fresh. All right, and so, like I said, I'm going around with these, coming around with these, and when I get done, I'm going to flip them all out. But with it being like this, we're just going to do it like this and kind of just have a melody of colors. I think that's going to work out, actually. The rain is kind of, I don't know, I think it's going to mess it up some. I'm wondering if I'm going to use this green, because that really Let me see my little sign here. I guess that'll go because the patch is all in green like that. I'll use it. It's not my first choice. It's not the color green that I would have used. But since I'm doing a live, I'm going to use it because I'm going to finish the wreath and not like discontinue the live or whatever I'm doing here. Alright, let me refresh this because I have no idea. Oh, I just saw where you can share. I've shared it to my Facebook. I'm going to share this to my Reddit group. Post. I guess. Okay. Y'all just bear with me 1 minute. I'm trying to share this, and I've never done this before. With not just Facebook, and that's the one I'm mainly on, but I don't even know what my Twitter would be. So I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. So here we go. I'm doing I just heard my daughter and grandson coming in. They went to that piece kitchen right there. I don't like that. They went to eat, and I told them, no, I'm going to do a live. So, all right, and here we go with the little cruffle part, which is the curly part. 1, 2, 3, 4, however many you want to do. And it just makes the little curls, in the end, and the cruffly part in the middle. Now you can do an all curled one. You can do an all cruffledy one. You just go up cruffling it. But with this, you have both the curl and the cruffle. 2, 3. I don't know what I've done here. Let's see. I don't know about that one. Okay. Okay. And then just doing it equal like that and cruffle. And then put it in like this. I really think this is going to be really pretty. And I don't even know, I think I want to add this on, but I don't want it to take away from it either. So I'm not sure. Here's the gold. All right. Yeah, so I'm praying for all the people that were in the earthquake, and just hoping that everyone is okay over there. My husband and I are taking a cruise to Cozumel the day after Christmas. We have some great friends that are going. We have like another, so 1, 2, 3 couples that are going with us that are our friends, and it's just going to be a wonderful time. It is going to be our 40th anniversary trip. That's right, y'all, 40 years. And if I had to do it all over again, I guarantee you there's not another person I want to spend 40 years with than Tommy Gunn. He has been the best husband I could have ever prayed for. All right, and so now we're going to crinkle down. Uh-oh. Yeah, we dated in high school. We dated for 2 years before we got married, so actually it'll be 42 years that we'll be celebrating. But every time I hear about earthquakes, and I know we get them every single day, but I do know that the Bible says when Jesus comes back, it will be on the hill of a great earthquakes. Okay, and so now I'm trying to remember what I'm doing here. We've got the gold, which goes in the brown, and we just did the gold. So we're doing the green again. That's going to get me confused, y'all, but I'm going to try to get it right. One, two, three. One, two, three. And then I'm going to equal it up like that and scratch, 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 all the way down this middle part. Only I want to put this in here, like so. I feel like I'm talking like Crocodile Dundee. Why do people do that in their videos? I don't know. We just get bored, I guess. And we start using different voices. Not really. Okay, this is that beautiful color. I just love this color. I'm gonna get some of this and make beautiful wreaths with this, y'all. I've got so many ideas for it. I wish my husband would have caught some crappie. I don't even know if they're still biting, but and he kind of turns up his nose at me because his family never ate crappie eggs, and obviously that is something a lot of people love to do. But when we come up, we ain't any part of the fish there was, and I guarantee crappie eggs are top of the line. And I hadn't had one since my parents died because Tommy has never cleaned a crappie and kept the eggs. It turns his stomach for some reason. But he told me the next time he caught some that he was going to save me the eggs. What'd you say? I might have to go down there and catch them myself. All right. But yeah, I have, I've started on this GLP shot too. And I want to tell you something. It makes you so nauseous. The reason that you can't eat is because you're throwing up. Not really. But it does make you really nauseous when you eat. Or at least it does me. And I think that's the whole point of it. but I'm trying to lose some weight because I gained a lot of weight. I had gotten really sick and lost a lot of weight. Gained a lot of weight. Got put on steroids and gained a lot. And now I'm trying to lose it again. We are going on a trip in October. We're going on another one in December. And when we went to Florida this 4th of July week, we went and got us a pass. Let's see if I do this spread at the water parks because let me tell you, I'm not going to tell you my age, but I'm pretty old. And to stay out in this heat, you pretty much have to stay in the water. Because I am on disability now. And I'm not used to going out in the heat. I used to work it. Oh my God. I could stay out in the heat all day. And I would just love it too because you get a little tan and not no more. I wouldn't lay out for nothing in the world nowadays. I don't even know what we're thinking. Now they got tanning beds and stuff. But back in the day, honey, we would just put oil on us and lay out all day long to get dark. Boy, this is looking pretty though. It's actually, I think it'll look pretty dang good with that. Okay, so that one was green. Trying to keep up with it now. This one is going to be gold. And just let me refresh over here. I don't know if I have comments or not. That's why I'm keeping refreshing because I turn them on, but okay. So now, but yeah, once again, my shop is Just a Dream Wreather on Etsy. It's been open for a couple of months now. I've sold a couple of wreaths. They were one of a kind. One was a mermaid. The other one was like a firefly wreath. And I have to tell you, they were gorgeous. I think this fall one is going to be cute. I just made some back to school wreaths this weekend. I made another one I'm going to put on tonight. I already put one on my Facebook page, which is Dream Wreather Custom Crafts and Wreaths on Facebook if y'all want to share that. But yeah, they make good Teacher Appreciation Week gifts, back to school gifts for a teacher. And anybody graduating from college to teacher, anything really. Uh-oh. And I'm going to start on my fall. This is my first fall wreath, actually. And I'm going to start making the Halloween and fall wreaths. And I have got like a whole bunch of Grinch stuff because I want a Grinchmas. And I have got some cute wreaths that are going to be coming up with that. Okay, and then this one is going to be, let's go, so it's going to be green. Yes, I had the right color out. I just wanted to make sure. 1, 2, 3. I think improvising worked out pretty well. I think any more green than this would have been, I mean, gold would have looked good all the way around, but I just didn't have enough mesh. So I need to order a lot of gold because I put it in a lot of things and then I run out of it. Which I have some scrap pieces down there, but this is alive and I did not have time to go through that. So I think these colors are going to be pretty with that. And with the ribbon and with all my accents. I think I have enough to finish it out. Red, silver, red. Yeah, I think so. I just wanted to make sure I didn't mess up counting when I had to redo the, or cut some green to make it go equal with this. But guys, I'm going to tell you what, this come from Craft Outlet. And y'all don't buy it all up because I'm about to buy a whole bunch more. But it is so pretty. I just like, it's like an ombre color really when you get the red and the golds mixed in there together. So 1, 2, 3, clip it off. Okay. I don't like how big that is. Well, I guess it's okay. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. Go up. It's like people are coming in and leaving. It's like, it's a wreath being made. But hopefully this will save. And I'm not sure how to save my lives because my lives usually go off, like on Facebook. But on YouTube, I'm going to try to save them. And that way people can go back and see this tutorial. Like, if you like this wreath, you can make it. And like I said, the green and silver you can get from Craft Outlet. It's a lot cheaper. But you can also get it from Hobby Lobby and Michael's. This color, I don't know. It just comes from Craft Outlet, so I don't know that you can get it anywhere else. And it is beautiful, and I'm going to order some more. It is so gorgeous. But yes, this quaffle method is working out good. It's big. It's pretty. I like it. It's going to hold that large sign well. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, so I was telling y'all that we're going on the cruise. Well, I don't know if it was Netflix or Prime that we saw where the documentary about the cruise that had 4,000 people on it, and it crashed. Like, they went 6 miles off of shore and it crashed, but it was freezing. And we're going to be going like in December as well. And we were like, oh my gosh. But people actually died. That was so sad. And this trip, I think it's on Netflix. You can see it, but it was really, really sad. I hated to see that. Let me refresh this over here. Okay. All right, and so and we're about to get to the fun part, adding the ribbons and the embellishments. Oh my goodness, have I got embellishments? I just hope it looks cute with that sun. I don't know about the sun now. It may be, I may add a different, more elegant sign that I have. I don't want that to touch the glue gun, so I keep, but I want y'all to see what I'm doing. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm doing 3 or 4 each time, just whatever the mesh is feeling like, if it needs to be 3 or 4 times. And then,
Still live?
yes, honey. Would you like to come in here and say something? It's on Facebook and YouTube.
Come on, here.
He come in here to steal my dog, y'all. He said, "Are you still alive?" I said, "Yeah, you come say something." He's like me. Like, I don't want to be. I didn't know about doing these videos, but my son is like, everybody's doing them. It will help you out with your shop. So I'm doing them. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. This is more thicker, so I'm just doing that one through. The other one I was doing more because it's more, it's not as thick as this gold one. The silver isn't. So what do you guys think? Is it looking good or what? I think it's looking pretty. And I think, you know, I'll put the ribbon in and cut the ties off and put the sign on. I think it'll be really cute. And it's going to be huge. This is going to be one huge wreath, I think. And the flowers I got are going to match that sun. So I probably will use that sun just because of the flowers. Yeah, the silver is more thin. That's why I'm putting like 4 instead of 3. So I'm doing like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then purple, 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 and coming out. Okay, and just 2 pieces left, which will be my green. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have a piece laying somewhere? Yes. No. Yes. No. I must cut this, probably. Okay, so I got green and gold left, and I'm going to put green. Got to have a piece of red here, which is okay because I did unplug that and my glue gun plugged up, but I can cut it. So I'm going to need, I've got green, I need 1 piece of red, 1 piece of silver, 1 piece of red and 1 piece of silver, which is exactly what I got here. And I need to move this over here so I can cut that right quick. Oh, no, I had it cut. That's what I was afraid of. I had to move my chair back. It fell, so now I got it. Okay. I thought I had cut enough, but I wasn't sure with me having to improvise with the green instead of the gold when I ran out. So here we go, y'all. Now we're right here. I just did the silver. Now I need to put what I put last time, the gold, the green again. And you really want to do at least 24 inches, I think, for them to be this pretty and big and poofy. I think if you do anything less, it wouldn't be, unless you just want it smaller. But on the 18 inch, I really believe you need to have at least 20 to 24 inch. And I know I said I was going to do 20, but I decided to go with 24, and I think that's perfect. All right. All right, and then the red and the silver, and I think we'll be done, y'all, and ready to go with our ribbon. I'll put my ribbon in next and then put my embellishments. Like I said, if you like the video, please like and share because it would help my shop to kick off. The links to my shop and all are in the description box. But even if I don't sell them, y'all know what? I love making wreaths. And I used to just make them and give them away because they're just so much fun to make. And you never know what you can come up with. And then I found out about Etsy and I was like, well, yeah, I might try that. And I did. I need to put a red one right there. I got ahead of myself here, y'all, because I was running my mouth. This one's going to go straight up and down because it's the silver. And that's what we're doing with silvers. And I do custom wreaths, like team wreaths, like even a house divided football team wreaths. Like here, Alabama and Auburn are real big. I do those. And we are an Auburn household, but I do pull for Alabama unless they're playing Auburn. Then it's got to be thankful to Auburn. All right, y'all. Last one right here. It is the red. We're just going to scrunch it in here. Okay. I am thinking this looks really good. And make sure I didn't skip anything. Up here at the end. As I go around and put my rays in, I'll pull all these out, make them thicker. Okay, so let's see what I got here. These are the ribbons. what I'm going to do is put this one and this one together. And then this one and this one together. So, and since I'm going every other one, let's see, one. Okay. I'm just going to start and go and skip one and do the next one and see how that does. Skipping every other one. All right, let me refresh right quick just to make sure. Okay. And I'm just going to start on like that one right here. What I'm doing, I'm just putting them together like this. No, actually, I'm going to do the crossway one. So I'm just crossing them over, making sure they're equal. Hold on. Push that over. Okay. Maybe y'all can see that. But what I'm doing is I'm just making sure they're crisscrossed, they're equal, and then I'm going to scrunch it up through the center. I'm going to put it right in here like so. And then I'm just going to couple this around, round it. Okay. Go up like that, and like this. And cut the center out as I'm going with my wire clippers. These little handy dandy wire clippers I got here. And these are from Harbor Freight. My daughter got me these to help me with my arthritis that I have, and they just clip so much easier than regular wire cutters. So there we go. Then we're going to skip that one. Go to the next one here. So beautiful. Wait a minute. That's the gold. I'm going to flip this red one around. And what I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to clip off the edges. That one's the one on top, so I'm going to go this way with it. This way with it because it's hung up on something over here. There we go. Now, and then I'm just going to clip this. Go ahead and clip this pipe cleaner because we're doing every other one. Okay, so that was the gold one. That was a red one. And then we're going to do the silver one. Okay. And so here we go. We are crisscrossing on A, making sure it's equal. And then we're just going to scrunch it up in the center and put it in the middle here. Give it a couple of quick ties. Like so. Oh, I'm talking like I'm English again. Okay. Ouch. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to go around through here. Like, I've got some pumpkins and stuff like that. But I like to put my ribbon before I put my sign. But I should probably go ahead and glue my stuff on my sign. I'm not even sure that I'm going to use the sign, really. I guess so. Probably right here at it, and right here at it. So, know each thing here. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue my cable mount onto one of my cable mounts here, onto my sign. No, I usually use cable mounts, but I don't have but 4 of these to make another wreath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some pipe cleaners here. And just to make sure that I want it, I'm going to be putting it, I'm going to send it down this way, probably in the middle. Yeah. Okay, so probably right here. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put my glue down here. And then have my pipe cleaner right here. And I keep a little roll from my leftover from my mesh that I'm using just to glue that on with. But I have one piece longer because that is the piece that will have to reach out to whatever angle. And I have to make sure it will reach. So, let's see. Make sure I got enough this. And then do the same over here. Take my little handy dandy thing, smudge it on here with it. Now, And I'll do the same thing at the bottom. I need to go get my business cards. Okay, it's over here. Okay. Then I just take my business card and I'll put it right in the center there. Then I send them a little email. Usually I get like 10% off when you purchase something from my shop. This one down here, I'll do the same. Maybe I can see down this low. I hope so. I'll just do it like that. And this all clears up. So it's not looking so rubbish. That's why I wanted to go ahead and do it. Yeah, but guys, if you're just joining, the link to my shop is in the description. And if you like the video, please save it and share it. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. All right, while I'm letting that dry, we'll go ahead and put our ribbons in. And our florals and our greenery and all that. Okay. This over here. All right. I'm just messaging somebody. Okay. All right. And so now I have that ribbon. And I'm just rotating it out. This color, then this color. And I am skipping every other. So we skipped. That was silver. Those are green and gold. That was the silver. All right, this one we will do. Let's see how I did this one. That was in the gold. This one will be on this one. I don't know if y'all can hear that. That is my little Shih Tzu going crazy to get in here. Her daddy just took her. And she's ready to get back in here with Mama. And then I'm making these like these, scratching them up in the middle. Make sure it's equal just by bending it over like that.
Actually,
Okay.
good night.
Good night. Okay. So now, take it in. I don't know. Wait a minute. We have this one. We skipped this one. And we went to the silver one. Okay. So that'll work. And then the next one we do will be silver. I just looked like it was too close together. But, okay. If I have to cut some more ribbon, I will. But I think this is going to all work out. So we're skipping the green and going to the silver one now. And this is going to be my orange and my beautiful leaves. Yeah, so I scratch down the center. Make sure that's equal. And then we're going to put it right in here on the silver one. And I've got to go back and cut all these pipe cleaners that I missed a while ago. Okay, so now we got this color again. I think this is looking absolutely gorgeous. What do you guys think? I hope you like it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Message me. If you like and share, you get a 10% discount. Just let me know you liked and shared it. Okay, we got those cut. Did I cut the green? No, I didn't. And like I said, I'm going to go back around and ruffle these out again before we put on our signs and our beautiful glittery embellishments. All right, just sending a link. Okay. All right, now let's finish this thing up, y'all. I'm going to get a little bit faster here. All right, so we have went. The glue. All right, that one there was the silver. And let me just cut this off as we go. Silver, the red. The red and gold are on top of each other, and I'm clipping those pipe cleaners, folding it over, clipping the gold, folding it over, and then we'll just pull these out. And don't forget, we're going to be adding some more embellishments to all these. But I no longer need the pipe cleaners if I'm not putting the ribbon in. So, seems like that. And then the silver one, we'll pull this one over into it. Okay. Let me just twist these. I don't know if y'all can see. There we go. I'm going to clip that. Just give it a couple of quick twists. Then clip it. Pull your ribbon around your deco mesh like that. And then you just pull your ribbon around and straighten it out. Just kind of give it a curl over on the ends. Curl over, and then I'll have to come back and redo it once I put the sign on. I always do, but I like to kind of sort it out as I'm going as well. That green. I'm going to bring that green out too because that's in my sign. And this beautiful, beautiful red and gold mesh. And then I'll be coming back around to the next silver. That's what I was thinking. It was probably going to go in each silver. But, hold on, we had silver. We're going to skip the green. It's going to go in that beautiful gold and orange color now. Flip that over. Okay, and so this time we're going to have the beautiful orange and that full color. That is so pretty and glittery. And with the glitter accents that I have to go on this, I just think it is going to be so pretty. Well, let me just fold it down, make sure it's equal, scrunch it up. Now this ribbon I got at Hobby Lobby. The mesh came from Craft Outlet. I'm about to order some more mesh and get some more of this color ribbon because it is so pretty. And then you just kind of fold it over. Fold it over. And I'm going to cut this part off. Okay, and then we're going to go, already cut that one. Okay, that's one. Okay, so here we have the silver. We're going to cut the pipe cleaners on off because we're not putting any ribbon in that. We're going every other one. So now I'm going to go from here to fluff this out good. Okay, so that was that one, the silver. Oh, and now we're back on the orange up here at the top. Okay, so that one is going to be the beautiful burgundy. And this color checkered ribbon. Just kind of fold it up to make sure it's going to be equal. And then you lay it down and scrunch, 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 because you want it to scrunch up some. And then you put it in your little loop there. And this is why we keep our pipe cleaners long. A lot of people cut theirs in half, but it's hard for me to tie a ribbon onto a half a piece. So I usually just, I mean, they're rather inexpensive, and it usually um, gives me enough to, if I want to add something or something, I can do that. Okay, so this one is going to go this way and this way, like so, and then I'm going to fold it up, fold this part up, and then I'm going to clip off the second one here. We're not using that one because we're skipping every other one. And then we're just going to fluff that one out. Fluff it out. Just be sideways here. Now. Okay. And then we'll come back and curl all these at the end because they're already coming up. And especially when I put the sign on, they will be. Just let me refresh this. All right. So now, that was maroon color. We have the gold. I clipped it off. And now we're back to the silver. And I will be putting this one in the orange. And all of my ribbon, I don't know if I forgot. I might have forgot to tell y'all this. But it was, it's at 12 inches. Cut to 12 inches. And then I just ducktailed it. And so, and then I'm just crossing it here. There is a net in here, y'all. And then just making sure that's equal. And then scrunching it up. And then putting in, this one is going to go, let's see, that one, the gold, and now it's going in the silver. Like so. And the silvers are straight up and down. All the silvers were straight up and down, I think. Because I think all those were the middle ones. And then we're just straightening our ribbon out. Kind of curling it up on the ends. And your ribbon, you want to use wired ribbon so that you can do all this fluffing and folding. And actually, I'll need to come back and do that when we're done. But, yeah, you don't want to use limp ribbon at all. Now. Okay, so we got that one done. And now we're moving on. We're skipping green. So we're going to cut this out. And now all I'm doing is just clipping my wire cleaners down at the bottom. I'm folding them up. And I'm kind of putting my mesh around so that it is covering them up. And then this red down here is going to hold the next Mutimus color, which is the beautiful burgundy. And then this color. And all of this ribbon come from Hobby Lobby. We're just making an X with it. Making sure it's equal in the middle. If it's not, adjust it and then scrunch it up. And then we just cut this off. And if you're just joining, my link to my Facebook page and my shop description on Etsy, which is Just a Dream Wreather, is in my description there. Okay. I'm trying to see my, okay. So we've got this one in the reddish. So we're going to skip the silver this time. We're just folding that little piece of a pot cleaner that's left over. We're fluffing these up and then fluffing our ribbon back out, but we're going to have to go back around. Once you put your sign on, you always have to go back around. Okay, so that was that one, then the silver. Then we're going to do the one on the top here, which is another beautiful red one. And this time it is going to be this beautiful orange color. And then the glittery leaves. Alright, so now a little bit of that wire came out of that one. But we're doing it like that. We're bending it over, making sure it's equal, scrunching it up. And then it's going in this pretty one on top. Well, come here, baby. What's wrong? Somebody is wanting her mama to get in bed and love on her. Yes, it is quite past our bedtime here in Sweet Home, Alabama. Come here, baby. Come here. She is not wanting me to do this anymore. All right. So anyhow, we got that one. Well, it shouldn't take too much longer. Once I get all the ribbon, then we get the embellishments and the sign, and we'll be done. And y'all can always fast forward to the end if you're watching after the live. And I hope you stay with me if you're watching the live, as I'm not too boring. And like I said, if y'all have any questions, please ask. Okay, so we got that red, the gold. We're coming up to the silver, which we're not. We're going to skip every other one. So we'll be skipping it. Wait a minute. Was red go? No, we should put one in the silver. My bad. Almost messed up. Yep. One will go in the silver. All right. So This one is going to be a burgundy and a plaid. Fold it down, make sure it's equal. And then we're going to scrunch it up. We're going to put it in the center here. And then we're going to straighten it all out. And fold that over. All right. Okay, so that is that one. The next one is green. We're going to clip off that pipe cleaner because we're skipping that one and moving along to the next one. Now, I'm just fluffing them and duffing them here. There we go. Now, we're going to put this ribbon on, which is going to be, just put that color, so it's going to be this. So we're just swapping out each time. And you can use the same combo of ribbon, but you should always use like 2 different kinds. I think it just looks prettier like that. And even if you don't do it like that, sometimes I will do it like in an angle. So it's like that all around the wreath. But on this one, I think it just looks better. Crisscross applesauce. Okay. Okay, so we have that one. I clipped that one, and moving on to this one. And I don't even know, like when I put the flowers on here, if I'm going to add that sign. Actually, I just don't know. No. Right, so there we go. I don't know. That one over there and that one. I'll just do it like this. Yeah, because that just did not want to cross very well. So, either way we do it, there it goes. Well, I suppose. I don't know if y'all can see me doing that, but I need to move it back this way, I suppose. But yeah, we're just fluffing it all out. In the real world. Okay. And if you skip one. Yeah. Well, George, I think we went all around it with it. So, what I'm going to do now is clip it off this other one. Yeah, the silver one. And then we're going to see what embellishments we put on here. Okay. I guess I should add the sign first, and I think I am going to go with the sign. Now, this one. has little tags still on it. So what I'm going to do is clip the signs tag here. And use that. Once I get it on here. Let's see. This is the tricky part. Because you want to get it equal. You're going to make sure that everything is equal all the way around here. Okay. So now I'm going to flip it over. Oh boy, I just moved it. That's what I was afraid of. I'm going to have to try to place this down in the center. Now it's 9. And that's 9. Now it's equal. It wasn't equal to start with. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to grab the pipe cleaner that's under it. I'm going to go down to the first wire here on our wreath frame, that 18-inch wreath frame. And I'm going to go up under the mesh. And I'll show you this when I turn it over. But I want to do it from here to make sure that everything is equal. Because you don't want to get a sign and not have it equal all the way around. Okay. And then this one down here. Go under, down here. Before I flip it, I just want to make sure I have 2 of these done. No. Oh. That one fell. What I do here is I just take and I wrap it around right here. Wrap it around right here. And then I'll come back and rewrap it, but I just want to make sure first that this is dead even in the center. What I always try to do is go around at least one middle wire. I'm going to do the same with this side. Oh, gracious. I don't want to mess up any of my ribbon. There we go. And I just tighten it like that now because I want to make sure that it's equal. It does look equal. So Is that, which side is shinier? I can't tell. This one? Okay. I thought so. I wasn't sure. And then you just go around and ruffle your ribbon out. And I have got some stuff to add. Okay. I've got I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Well, I guess I could have took all the price tags off before I started this video. I'm not even sure if I'm putting these on here yet, but we're going to see. I know I'm putting the flowers. Oh gosh, and I'm getting glitter all over my everything. Hold on. Do not want to do that. Put them over here in my little bucket. I am right now cutting. Oh, well, I got low battery. Well, I may have to come back if my battery goes off, y'all. But, well, I guess I could plug it up, couldn't I? I didn't know it was going to take this long. And I've run down a whole battery on my phone, which I think I only had 80%. I guess I should be plugging up my phone. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh. I may have to turn this light off for a minute to do this, though. So I have to take this out here. This on here. The phone. There it goes. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, I hope that didn't mess up nothing. I think it's still live. Okay. Okay. Now then. All right. So I got all that cut. And now, see, that matches that flower on there. These match that flower. And these match that. So, I'm just going to start seeing what I look it at. I'm just cutting these off. I'm not sure why my computer is making that sound, but it does not sound good. Okay, and that one. And then I got these, but I may just used this much. I only have 4 of these, so what do I want to do? I just kind of like dig around. I'll put that there and put this one here or here. Maybe I will put some of these in there. Let's see. Right here. Right here. Oh, let's see. I may just put 3 of those. One thing, you don't always have to be even with your flowers because okay, let's see. We want the E to show, don't we? Let's see where I want this one. Probably right there. I always just lay my flowers out, get a pretty good idea of where I want everything. Let's see, where am I? Put some more of these out here. This is going to be like a floral and mesh. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get some of these on this side, and then I'll straighten my ribbon out. What do y'all think, guys? I think this is going to be beautiful. And I have glitter to match my sun here. Then I'm going to go off the sides with. And some of my pumpkins. I don't know if you can see it, but I think it's just looking very, very pretty. And I'm holding it there because I have a lag on my computer and I want to see how good it looks. Oh, that flower just fell. But yeah, that is the look I'm going for. And then I want to add the glitter. I want cool going all the way around it. I'm just wondering, should I? Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, some up in here. And then the red right there by the red writing. Yeah, I'm thinking some of that will be cute. So I'm going to glue them. I'm just not going to do it right now because it's late and I'm about to go to bed. But I think the pumpkins will fit in here too. So yeah. So once you get to this point, you just kind of decorate it any which way you want to. I think I'm going to put the leaves up here somehow at the top. Maybe like that. I'm thinking that will be cute. And then add another red to it because the red writing is there. Yeah, something like that. And I'll put some little embellishments in going around. But yeah, this is basically it. And I will have this listed in my shop tomorrow. And if you have any questions on how to make it after the live is over with, always message me. Like I said, the description has my Etsy shop, Just a Dream Wreather, and then my Facebook page, which is Dream Wreather Custom Crafts and Wreaths. So, yeah. But basically, I think it turned out lovely. And I'm going to go back and glue all this down and add some more embellishments. And I hope you guys have a nice rest of your evening and a beautiful week ahead. Sending out love and good vibes to all. Thank you for watching.